Hi, my name is Ben. I'm 14 years old and I'm racing karts right now.
Hi, my name is Sam. I'm 13 years old and I'm racing karts as well.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I just turned 24. I'm racing in the MRF Formula 2000 Championship across Asia, and here with these two young karters who hopefully are going to take the next step into single-seaters in the next few years.
When did you become interested in racing? When did you first get into a kart and how long was it before you started racing?
I became interested when I was about 6 actually. My dad took me to the Australian Grand Prix. 1996 I think was the first one in Melbourne. And I absolutely got hooked straight away. The noise, the speed, everything like that. But it wasn't for a long time until I actually was able to start karting. For a number of factors, my school wasn't exactly lenient to me having a lot of time off. I was quite good at some other sports as well, which were taking up a lot of time. So I wanted to actually start karting at around 12. I found out that I was quite good at it. I went on a high kart track and got the lap record straight away. So the guy said, you know, you should do it. But it wasn't until about 16 or 17 when I finally went, Dad, 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 please. And I just kept begging him for a go-kart. I'm sure you know what it's like. And then finally you see it for your birthday. So yeah, it wasn't until about 16 or 17, very late. But yeah, that's basically when we got started.
Do you consider yourself to be more of an aggressive driver like Lewis Hamilton or more of a smooth driver like Jenson Button?
Good question. We analysed this in Formula BMW in 2011. I had a teammate who was very, very aggressive. His driving style, you could see it on the data, was just, banging the car in, really, really, really aggressive on the steering wheel. But I've been told I'm like Jenson Button. I'm quite smooth. Even if you watch a lot of my onboards, there's not much movement from the hands. I actually think I should get a little bit more aggressive, and that's not just in terms of how you're competing with another driver, but literally on the car, because it's important to get temperature in the tyres, and an aggressive driving style does that. So unfortunately at the moment I'm probably a little bit like Jenson, but yeah, hopefully this year I'll get a little bit more aggressive.
So what does a single-seater car feel like compared to karts? How did you adjust to them?
I think a big difference straight up is how your own body can't influence the kart so much. I mean, in karts, obviously you can move around to influence the kart. You know, you're not strapped in with a harness. So a lot of times in karting, you can influence where you place yourself in a corner. That really helps. In cars, you can't do that. Obviously, you've got a gearbox, suspension. It is faster. But at the same point, the tracks are so much bigger that, you know, karting still feels fast. You guys should know it. You don't have long between corners.
And you're like, when you're that far off the ground.
I don't think you necessarily be shocked so much at the speed because everything's bigger. You know?
Yeah, and it's heavier and you're higher up, so it might not feel as quick.
You're not good. You know, you've got a straight and really wide track. So I think you guys won't get shocked so much at the speed. It's just more. There's just differences in the driving style.
Ben and I are racing now in the same category in Rotax Junior.
Yeah.
And this season, my goal would be just to learn and get a bit more competitive since it's my first year in Rotax Junior.
Yep.
And yeah, it's basically my goal for this year.
I don't think the fact that you say learning is the right attitude. You can't always have that attitude that, I have to win and it's all over.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you guys are young, so I would say learn as much as you can and just always look to make an improvement. You know, sometimes the weekend doesn't go right, you make a mistake, but it's why did you make that mistake? So good stuff. Just make sure you keep learning throughout the year.
I've got a question, which also, would help us.
Yep.
Do you still get butterflies before the start of a race, and how do you keep yourself calm?
I do. I think if you don't have butterflies, it's...
Then there's something wrong.
Yeah, there's something wrong. You're either Kimi Räikkönen or, I don't know, you're too chilled out or something. I do get them. In the beginning, I didn't like to talk too much to people, but I've actually found now I don't mind having like a talk with someone and just like joking around even, because I still want to focus and I do that, but I think sometimes if you're in the car before a race and you just have a little joke here and there with your engineer, it just helps to relax.
Yeah.
Obviously when I was trying to get into karts as a kid, my school, as I said, they weren't great with giving me the time off, so how's it been for you guys here with PIA in Phuket? They've been pretty lenient in letting you guys go racing and go overseas, I should say,
Yeah, they've been pretty lenient and maybe a bit too lenient, but they still give us work and we're still, we have to do our work, but they don't mind us having a day off, as I say, if we do our work and if we do it properly.
Are you doing the work?
Yeah. But most of it is actually on the computer. With we have a wiki that we have to go on and then see what we have to do. So
Yeah.
I guess it's probably something unique as well to PIA. Obviously with the academy and everything like that, like you could say, okay, there's tennis, there's swimming, there's arts, but I think they should look at it as something unique as well.
Yeah.
That you guys are doing, I mean, it's still a very competitive sport and you still have to be fit. So I think they're probably looking at it as well, that they should give you the time off.
Yeah, because they actually give sports scholarships to, actually quite a lot of my class have sports scholarships, but it's mainly football, swimming and triathlon, which is what they look at.
You never know though, in the future, as I said, if the Grand Prix does come here, they could get a track going here. It's something that, Asia really does want to get drivers to Formula One. And if they can get some more academies going, whether it's just Thailand or somewhere else in Asia, I think it would be really
racing
cool.
school here in Phuket would be quite good.
It would be cool. So any investors out there listening to that one, you heard it here first. So. Go are sponsoring me for the 2013 season as well, so we'll have a lot of events coming up. We plan to bring the car out here as well, which would be cool.
Yeah, definitely go to that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool for the island.
We also got one sponsor as well. We managed, at the start of the year we signed a deal with a company called Secure Wealth Management. Yep. So yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, it's little things as well, that you can give to them. I mean, for example, could they come and drive your car? Somewhere and
or less a track day.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's at a hire car place and you go down, and it's fun for them to give their staff or their customers like a loyalty or a reward for doing something, and that might be a track day. So it's something like that where you have to think it's more than just a sticker on a car. You really have to branch out and think about how you can differentiate yourself. So keep that in mind.
Thanks, Dylan, for all the advice, and hope you have a good season. Good luck.
Yeah, me too, man. Hope you have a good one. So good luck as well, and make sure we all keep in touch, alright?
Yep.
And, if I'm down there, give us a call.
Yep.
I can come give you some advice, but hopefully you guys can take the next step up. And when you do, I'd love to give you some more advice. So it's going to work for everyone if we can all take the next step.
Yeah.
So, awesome, guys.
Thanks.
Visit Phuket Botanic Garden to discover a wondrous world of the exotic plants. Wander through over 30 different zones featuring fabulous flora from around the globe. Stroll through English, Japanese, Balinese gardens. Meander among orchards and marvel at the fruits and flowers of the rainforest. Phuket Botanic Garden in Geelong. For more information, call 076 367 076 or visit PhuketBotanicGarden.com. Raidi Restaurant, where you will have the wide choice of Western and Thai cuisine. Raidi Restaurant is our all-day dining options. Recharge with a delicious snack or treat, then crown your day with a delicious dinner. Don't miss our monthly promotion. Call 076 343 444 or for more information visit pathongsawadee.com.
Tired of termites and rotten wood? Introducing hybrid wood, a combination of solid wood and polymer plastic. Its multi-purpose use is ideal for home construction. Contact Solumat Phuket at worldwideweb solumat.co.th.